Hi guys, good evening and a very warm welcome to the session here. So today we are back with the second session, right? Yesterday we have already seen some mains level questions for your upcoming clerk mains examination. Today again we will be having a look at different types of questions. Naveen, good evening. Shubham, good evening. Good evening guys, and one small request to everybody, that is जल्दी से सबके साथ सेशन को शेयर कर दो, right? So please share this session very quickly in all your groups here. Okay, so chalo, let's quickly start this session. But before that, I hope that everybody has downloaded the app for Oliveboard. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से डाउनलोड कर लो. And also I hope you have subscribed to the official channel of Oliveboard on YouTube. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से वो भी कर लीजिए, ठीक है? Good evening everyone. So chalo, let's quickly have a look at the first question. The first question is there on your screen. Now I have taken this in today's LPS as well, and there were few students who were not able to understand this particular question. चलो जल्दी से इसको try करिए. For those it's new, try this, and for those who have seen this in the LPS today, again we will be checking this out, that how this has to be done. ठीक है, तो चलो जल्दी से इसको try करो. Let's make the arrangement here. This is a very nice question, a confusing one, because all the names of the super league teams here, they are absolutely मतलब similar sounding है, सब में FC और SC आ रहा है. So be careful with that. Okay, Kshitij, very good evening everyone. चलो ट्राई करो इस क्वेश्चन को. वी हैव अ सीटिंग अरेंजमेंट, ट्रायंगुलर सीटिंग अरेंजमेंट इन हियर. ठीक है, चलो ट्राई करो. इन द मीनवाइल आई विल जस्ट मेक द डायग्राम हियर. And guys, this particular series will continue, right? So 8 to 9 p.m. you will be having the daily session for your reasoning examination, right? Reasoning ke section ke liye we will be having daily questions in here. So do not miss it out, because we will be having absolutely great questions in here. ठीक है, और सिर्फ पढ़ाई करेंगे, कोई बकवास, कोई फालतू की इधर उधर की बातें, सेल्स, ये सब कुछ नहीं करेंगे, राइट? नो एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स, नथिंग एट ऑल. Just the questions, just a great level of content. Okay. चलो एक काम करते हैं, इसको साथ में करते हैं, राइट? दिस इज अ वेरी नाइस क्वेश्चन हियर. इतना कुछ डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. इट इज जस्ट दैट इट मे बिकम अ बिट कंफ्यूजिंग, क्योंकि you can see, yes ma'am, I think you have to solve this. Absolutely Mayan, don't worry, I'll help you out with this, right? So let's see what has to be done. You can see there are 9 captains, E to M, and they are from these different teams, right? The teams are quite confusing because of similar sounding FC, SC, ये सब है इसमें लगा हुआ. So be careful with that. Also, they are seated such that there is one person across each of the corners and two persons along each of the sides, right? So is tarah se 9 people are seated, everybody is facing the center here. So now let's see what is given here. So whenever you have this type of question, always try to see that whether we have a particular point which is talking about a person, that this person is seated at the corner or this person is seated at the side. So if you come to the last part here, you can see it says that this person H sits second to the right of captain of FC Goa, but does not sit adjacent to F, and neither the captain of FC Goa nor H sit at the corner of the table. So you can see that H and Goa cannot be at the corner of the table. That means H and Goa both should be along the sides, and H should be second to the right of Goa. So there is only one possibility to place your H and Goa, that is this one. So H has to be here and Goa has to be here. Why? Because both of them should be such that H is second to the right of Goa and neither of them is along the corner, right? So you can see this is the only possibility. Neeraj, very good evening. So now you can see this is your H and Goa. Now what else can we place here? If you check, now you can see there is nothing that is related to H or Goa. Only the negative informations are given here, that H is not a neighbor of F and so on. Okay. So now we will try that what else can we place here. So now it is given K, who is from Mumbai city, and F sits adjacent to J. That means you can see K, who is from Mumbai, and F are adjacent to J. That means J has to be a neighbor of K and F. And at the same time, if you check, it also says J does not sit at any of the corners of the table. So that means J has to be seated along the sides here. Okay, Apoor, very good evening. Uh, could the voice be increased a bit, ma'am? I guess this is the maximum that we have here. Guys, are we having any issues with the voice? Please let me know. Are we having an issue here with the voice? I guess it is the maximum that we can have here. Okay, I guess it is the maximum one, guys. Chalo, ठीक है, I'll try to just next class onwards देखेंगे. Yes, it is low, not audible, not an issue, ma'am. Okay, चलो ठीक है, I'll try to say it loudly. ठीक है, थोड़ा loud बोलने की कोशिश करूंगी. Okay, चलो, so let's try, right? It's okay. चलो ठीक है. Okay, let's again have this question, right? So you can see we have placed your H and Goa. Okay, so now you can see we have to place your J. Now J does not sit at any of the corners of the table. Okay, so that means J has to be along a side and he has to be a neighbor of K and F here. Okay, so that means you can see where can we have your J. So there are three possibilities where you can place this, right? Let's say this is your H Goa and H Goa. Okay, so let's say if your J is here, you can see that your K and F have to be here. This is your K and F. This is your K and F. Similarly, you can have, let's say, J here. So if J is here, again you can have K or F here or K or F here. Okay, J cannot be at the corner. So let's say you place your J here, right? If J is here, again your K and F have to be placed here. That means you can see that K has to be this person. Why? Because K was from Mumbai. So K cannot be from Goa. So K will be here, Mumbai. And this person will be your F here. Okay. Okay. Shravani, we have not started anything, right? This is the first point, very first point, where we placed your H second to the right of Goa. Why? Because H has to be along the side, right? It was mentioned in the last line that H and Goa are not seated at the corner. That means they have to be along the side. So that is the first thing that we have taken. And then it is given in the first line that J has to be a neighbor of K and F such that J is not seated at the corner. So we have taken the three cases here. Okay. So now let's see what else do we have here. So you can see K has to be from Mumbai city. So in the first two cases, you cannot place K. Why? Because there is a possibility for K. In the third case, we can have your K because K has to be from Mumbai. ठीक है, उसके बाद देखते हैं what is given. Also, it is given there are two captains who sit between I and J, and they are the captains of Chennai and Odisha FC respectively. That means you can see that J has to be from Odisha. Okay, so let's say if this person is J here, so you can see this person is J, so this person is Odisha. Okay, so let's write down Odisha here. So this is your Odisha. Okay. Similarly, in this case also, this is Odisha. Here J is Odisha. Okay. So you can see we have placed your Odisha here. We will place I later. Now if you check, the second line says the captain of Kerala Blaster is second to the right of Odisha. So Kerala Blaster has to be second to the right of Odisha and he has to be a neighbor of K. So where should we place? You can see in the first case, your Kerala blaster will come here. This will be your Kerala, and this person here will be a neighbor of K. Okay. So that means K will be this person here because Kerala should be a neighbor of K. Similarly, in the second case also, you can see Odisha ke second right mein we should have Kerala. So Kerala will be here. If Kerala is here, again you will see that K has to be here because Kerala and K have to be a neighbor for each other, right? Good evening, Sumit. In the third case, where should we have your Kerala? Odisha ke second right mein we have Kerala. So you can see Kerala will be here. But the problem with this one will be that K and Kerala are not neighboring each other. They should be adjacent to each other. That is why this case now becomes invalid. Okay, so either the first or the second case will be the valid one. I hope this is clear till here. Okay, so this is your K here. If this is your K, that means this is your F. Similarly here also, this is your K, so that means this is your F here. Okay, so we have placed this. Now we will try to place your I also. Okay, so let's place. Kunal has done absolutely great. So now you can see that it was given there are two captains who sit between I and J, right? It is given in this line that there are two captains between I and J, and I has to be from Chennai. Okay, that is given here. So in the first case, where should we place your I? 1, 2, I can be this person. 1, 2, I cannot be here because H is already here. So you can see in the first case, I will be here and Chennai will be here. This is Chennai. Okay. Similarly, in the second case, where should we have your I and Chennai? You can see 1, 2, I cannot be Goa because he has to be from Chennai. So 1, 2, I will be here and he is from Chennai. Okay. No issues. ठीक है, यहाँ तक तो दोनों चल रहे हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Now let's see what is given. It is mentioned 3 captains sit between the captains of Bengaluru and East Bengal. So there should be 3 captains between Bengaluru and East Bengal. Also we know that K is from Mumbai. So in the both the cases, we will just place K from Mumbai. So this is Mumbai and similarly this is Mumbai. Now in the first case, can we have 3 captains between your Bengaluru and East Bengal? Is it possible in the first case, guys? Possible hai kya? Can we have 3 people between Bengaluru and East Bengal? You can see only 4 places are vacant for the positions. This one, this one, this one and this one. Here you cannot have a gap of 3 people either in either of the positions, right? 3 का gap कैसे करोगे? 2 का gap कर सकते हैं, but 3 that's not possible in the first case, right? So now you can see the first case is also invalid here. So that means the second one will be valid here. So now you can see we are left with this position, right? This position and similarly this position. These 2 positions are at a gap of 3 people. So that means you will have to utilize these 2 positions. Okay? I hope this is clear. So this will be there and this one will be there, right? These are at a gap of 3. You can see 1, 2 and 3. So these 2 have to be utilized for your Bangalore and East Bengal. So let's quickly place. Okay? So let's see. This can be East Bengal or Bangalore. Okay? And similarly here also it has to be East Bengal or Bangalore. Now what was given about East Bengal here? You can see East Bengal has to be adjacent to L. Okay, so East Bengal should be adjacent to L. But in the last line it is given L is not the captain of Goa. So that means if you have your East Bengal at this corner, then L will be this person from Goa. Why? Because H is already here. But L cannot be from Goa. That means this person cannot be East Bengal. So you can understand that this person has to be the one from Bangalore. Okay? So ये Bangalore हो जाएगा and this person will be East Bengal here. Are we clear till here, everybody? So you can see here, this is F who is from East Bengal and this one corner will be Bangalore here. Okay? So East Bengal is a neighbor of L. So you can see L will be this person. So now you have placed almost everybody. अब एक यहाँ पर 2 चीजें बची हुई है. We will quickly place here. ठीक है? और क्या बचा है? We know L is not the captain of Goa or Mohan Bagan. So L cannot be from Mohan Bagan as well. तो Mohan Bagan के लिए you can see there is only one possibility, that is your H now. क्योंकि 2 ही जगह बची है. So that means H will be Mohan Bagan and whatever is remaining will be the one for L here. ठीक है? तो ये आपका L के लिए हो जाएगा. Now we are left with 3 different positions, right? 1 corner and 2 seats. Let's see. Okay, what is given here? G is neither the captain of Goa nor Bengaluru. You can see it here. G is not the captain of Goa or Bangalore. So that means G has to be from Kerala. Okay, G will be Kerala here. And similarly, M is not from Bangalore. So M is not Bangalore. That means M has to be Goa here. Okay, so now you have placed everybody. So whoever is remaining will be the captain of this Bangalore team. I hope this is clear. Are we clear with this question, guys? Everybody clear? So you can see this was the final arrangement that you will be getting here. Everybody clear? Okay. Chalo, confusing. Yes, this was confusing because of the names of the teams in here, right? The teams are actually very like similar sounding, right? FC की वजह से बहुत ज़्यादा इसमें हो गया था. ठीक है? Have to do it again by self, ma'am. Absolutely, Apoor. Try to do this. This is a very doable question. Just be careful with the similar sounding this teams here. Okay. Chalo, we'll go to the next question now. Next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Try to make the family tree here. Let's check. ठीक है, family tree बन गया इसमें तो बहुत आराम से हो जाएगा. Just see, try. चलो जल्दी से कोशिश करो guys. Let's see how this has to be done. And guys, again, I'm telling you on a daily basis, we will be having this class, right? So we will be having this session every day, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Do not miss it out. You guys wanted me to have a YouTube session on a regular basis for your mains. So please do not miss it out. Ma'am, if you are giving the exam, what will be the sequence of questions you will be attempting? Sumit, for me, I'll say that I'll go for the miscellaneous first. Okay, I'll first of all do all the very easy questions. Like, let's say if there is syllogism question, first of all, I'll go through all 45-50 questions, whatever there are, right? So first of all, I'll skim the paper. If I find any question which is very easy, like let's say if I find any easy question of syllogism, let's say coded syllogism or reverse syllogism, I'll do it first. Then let's say if there is any coded inequality, I'll do it first, right? So if I have done 5-6 questions correctly, I'll have the confidence. Then I'll jump to other miscellaneous questions. Like let's say if we have some new pattern input output or new pattern coding decoding or coded direction sense or coded blood relation, then I'll try to do these questions. Then I'll try to go through the puzzles, right? I'll find the puzzle which is doable, which I feel that yes, this is the one that I should do, right? ये easy है, ये तो कर सकते हैं. Then I'll go for puzzles, right? So 1 or 2 puzzles then, and then I'll jump to critical reasoning, and finally at the end I'll go for the data sufficiency. Data sufficiency मैं end में करूंगी, unless and until it's a very easy or direct question. अगर direct है तो कर सकते हैं, नहीं तो मैं उसको end में ही करूंगी. ठीक है? चलो, let's try this. Let's see how this has to be done here. Done, Darshini? Absolutely great work. Okay, all those who complete the question, you have to tell me who are seated at the end. Okay, Samar, thank you so much. 1 minute, absolutely, Apur, don't worry. So the question is, who are the two people seated across the ends and how are they related to each other? Okay, so the question is A and B. So how is A related to B? If A and B are seated at the end, that means how are they related to each other? That is also one question. Tree is complete, Soumyadeep. Absolutely great. A is husband, B is wife. Okay. Husband and wife. Harika also has completed. Chalo. A is the husband of B. Absolutely great work, guys. Good job. A very doable question for your clerk mains examination. Okay. So first one was your PO mains. This one you can absolutely expect to be in clerk mains. Okay. So let's check it out how this can be done very easily. You can see 7 people of a family are seated in a linear row facing north. Either both or none of the parents are alive. There are 2 generations in this family, right? So there should be only 2 generations. You cannot have a third generation in here. Now F is the brother of E and both of them are unmarried. This is given here. So F is the brother of E. Let's draw this. F is a male person. He is the brother of E and both of them should be unmarried here. Now G is the father of F. So we know that single parent is not an option. That means we should have both the parents here. Let's say this is your G. So G is the father. That means a male person. So G is the father of F. So that means there has to be a mother also for F, right? Single parent का तो option ही नहीं है. So this is the structure. Who was seated in the middle of the row? So we have 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So it is directly given that G was seated in the middle of the row. So G has to be this person here. ठीक है, ये आ गया. आगे देखो क्या दे रखा है. D is the wife of G. So we know D is the wife of G. चलो D भी बन गया. And was seated immediate right of A but not at the end. Okay. So what are the possibilities here? You can see there are some possibilities. Let's try. Okay. Let's see क्या क्या possibilities है यहाँ पर इसके लिए. So G and G. So we know D has to be, D is the wife of G and was seated immediate right of A but not at the end. So you can see D and A can be like this. This is one possibility. Similarly, D and A can be like this. This is another possibility. Similarly, D and A can be like this as well. है ना? Done, Soumyadeep? Absolutely great. So you can see these are the 3 different possibilities that we can have. Sapna, the question was that the persons who are seated at the ends, how are they related to each other? ठीक है, तो जो end में बैठे हैं, how are they related to each other? That was the question. Okay. So now you can see what is given. E was a female member seated second to the left of A's wife. So A has a wife here and E has to be a female member. Let's write it down. E is a female member. Now C, who was the only son of B, was seated third to the right of F. So C has to be third to the right of F. You can see in the first case C third to the right of F place कर सकते हैं क्या? Let's say C is here 1, 2, 3, not possible. So that means this case is invalid. Similarly, this case is also invalid because you cannot place your C third to the right of F. ठीक है, नहीं हो सकता, possible ही नहीं है कहीं पर. कैसे place करोगे? In the second case, in the third case, sorry, where should you place C third to the right of F? You can see this has to be C third to the right of F. ठीक है, ये हो जाएगा. अब और देखो क्या दे रखा है. C, who was the only son of B. So C is a male person, was seated third to the right of F. The person seated at the rightmost end is the sister of G. So that means G has a sister here. ठीक है, G की एक sister है. Now we know that there are only 7 people in here and we should have only 2 generations. We cannot have a third generation here. Also, we know that A has a wife here and also it is given C is the only son of B. So we have to make a son and parent relationship and also a husband-wife relationship. Now that will be possible only if we have A here. This will be the only possibility. Why? Because E and F are already given to be unmarried here. Okay. So A will be this person who will be married to G's sister here. So A is a male person because he is married. He is having a wife here. Okay. And now it was given that C is the son of B. So C will be here. C is the only son of B. So C will be this person and B will be this person. Now it is given the person seated at the rightmost end is the sister of G. Now who is the sister of G? You can see that's your B. So B has to be this person, right? Ab bacha kaun hai? You can see A, B, C, D, E is remaining. So E will be this person. Are we getting the same arrangement, guys? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody getting the same arrangement? सबका same arrangement बन रहा है? ठीक है? So the question was, how are the people at the extreme ends related to each other? You can see A will be the husband of B. ठीक है? तो husband wife वाला relation है end में. Okay? चलो. Next question very quickly on your screen. A very doable question here. Let's try. चलो जल्दी से इसको try करिए. Let's see. Let's try this particular question. I put FNC wrong. कोई बात नहीं सपना, बट बी केयरफुल, ठीक है? एक चीज गलत होगी तो क्वेश्चंस गलत हो जाएंगे. चलो इसको जल्दी से सॉल्व करिए. I hope we are able to understand this particular question. Okay, Gaurav has solved the answer here. We'll see whether that is the right one or not. So 1623, then 88. Anyone else? Acha, chalo, let's try this, right? Let's see what should be the answer in here. How do we actually solve this particular question? Okay, so let's see. So you can see there are 3 floors in a given building such that floor 2 is above floor 1, floor 3 is above floor 2. There are 2 flats in each of the floors such that A is to the west of B. So the building will look something like this, as you can see on the screen. Okay. Now each flat has an area of 624 square feet, and every flat has certain number of rooms such that the area of every room is same. Okay. So these are your square values. Now let's say what will be the formula that we will be using. We know that the number of rooms, because the area of rooms is same, right? So every room has the same area. So number of rooms will be equal to the total area divided by area of one room. This is the one that we will be using here, isn't it? So area of one room se divide kar doge. If you divide the total area by the area of one room, you will be getting the number of rooms in here, isn't it? So we know the total area has to be 624 square feet. Now let's see what is given. Each flat and has certain number of rooms, and no two flat has same number of rooms. So you can see same number of rooms is not a possibility. So somebody had mentioned 8 in the last one. So 8 is not a possibility. You cannot have same rooms in any room, right? Same number of rooms in any flat. Okay. So now let's see what is given. The area of each room of one of the flats in second floor is 78 square feet. So 78 square feet, what will be the number of rooms in there? So 624 by 78. What is the value here? What is the value, guys? 624 by 78. You can see it's going to be 8, right? So this is your 8 times. So that means there will be 8 rooms in here. So there are 8 rooms in one of the flats in second floor, right? So that means 8 is either here or 8 is either here, either of the two cases. Now the total number of rooms in the lowermost floor has to be 15. So we know that this floor should have 15 floors, 15 rooms. That means, let's say if one of the flats is having 7, other will have 8. Let's say if one is having 10, other will have 5, right? So there are different possibilities. We'll check, but the sum has to be 15 in here. Okay. After that, what is given? There is one floor between the flat whose each room is 208 and 156. Okay. So you can see there has to be one floor between 208 and 156. 208 means how many floors, how many rooms? 208 ko divide karoge. You can see this is your 3. And similarly 156. If you divide 624 by 156, this gives you a 4. That means there is a gap of one floor between the rooms between the flats with 3 rooms and 4 rooms. Okay. So you can see 3 and 4 has to be at a gap of 1. So 3 and 4 have to be either here, okay, in this one or this one. Okay. After that, what is given? Let's see. There is no flat to the west of the one having 6 rooms. Okay, 6 rooms के west में कुछ नहीं है. That means it has to be flat number A. Because if it is flat number B, then we will have some room to the west of it. Okay. So that means it has to be flat number A. So one of the flats A will have 6 rooms in here. The total number of rooms in the westmost flat of third floor is 8. Okay. So you can see what is given. The total number of rooms in the westmost flat of third and second floor is 8. That means you can see that this one westmost flat ka sum either 8 hona chahiye. That means you cannot have 8 here, because if you have 8 here, then this will be 0, which is not a possibility. Hence, you cannot have your 8 here. Okay. So that means 8 has to be this one. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. So 8 kidhar hoga? 8 will be this one only. Now you can place your 3 and 4. 3 and 4 has to be either here, right? Either 3 and 4 will be here or 3 and 4 will be here. Okay. I hope this is clear. We know that we have 15 rooms in total in flat floor number 1. So let's say if we take 4 here, we should have 11 in here. Agar हमने यहाँ पर 4 लिया, we should have 11. But 624 by 11, that will not give you an area which is integral value. Now here it is given that all the rooms have natural number only. All the rooms have area which are natural rooms, natural number, right? So you can see 11 is not a possibility here. Why? Because if you take 11, then 624 by 11 will give you an area which is not a integral value. Okay. So that means this 11 is also not possible here. So if this 11 is not possible, that means this 4 is not possible. So that means this has to be 3 here and this has to be 4. Similarly, either this is 4, this is 3. Okay. So either of the cases here. Now let's see whatever is remaining. If this is 3, this will be 12 in here. Similarly, if this is, this is 3 here and this is 4 here. Okay. So if this is 3, this will be 12. Okay. So you can see this is all fixed here. We are taking both the cases. Okay. Now we will check whatever is remaining. Okay. Chalo. Now let's see. So if this is 4 here, what should be the value? Because it is given here, the sum of the flats. You can have a look at it. It is given the flat having room area 208 was to the east of the other room on the same floor. So 208 was what? That is the one with 3 rooms. So 3 has to be towards the east. That means this is the case we are talking about. Okay. So this case anyways becomes invalid now because 3 has to be towards the east of the other flat. Okay. So this is the right case that we will be getting. Now we know the sum of these two flats has to be how much? The sum of these two flats has to be 8. Okay, it was given here. The total number of rooms in the westmost flat of third and second floor is 8. Okay, so that means, let's say if this is x, this is y. So x plus y has to be how much? It has to be 8 here. So now we also know that it is given the number of rooms in each flat of second floor was more than 2. So here y should be a number which is greater than 2. Now if you take 6, because we have to take a room, we have to take a flat which has 6 rooms. So if you take this as 6, if you take this as 6, this should be 2, because the total of these two was 8. But this cannot be 2. Why? Because it has to be greater than 2. It is given in the last line. That means 6 and 2 cannot be like this. I hope this is clear. So that means it has to be the other way round. That is 6 will be on floor number 2 and this will be here. Okay. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear with this question? Getting the same arrangement, everyone? So you can see we have 2 rooms in here, 4 rooms in here, 6 rooms in here, 8 rooms in here, 12 rooms in here and 3 rooms in here. Everybody clear? Okay, same. Absolutely great work. Chalo, we'll quickly go to the next question. Next question, very easy question. Let's have a look at this one. This is a question which will have only 3 questions. A very easy question. It can be a set of 2 as well. क्योंकि बहुत easy सा question है, no variable added. You just have to find how many floors are there in this particular arrangement. Okay. Why not third room, third with 6 rooms? Shravani, because if third room had 6, right? Because this was given, right? Let's say if you take 6 here, then your 2 will be here. Okay. But 2 cannot be here because it was given that this floor should have all the rooms which are greater than 2. So we cannot have 2 in here. Okay. That is why we cannot take 6 here. Because the total sum of these two was how much? 8. So if this is 6, this will be 2. And to have this as 2, this was not a possibility. Okay, Shravani? Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Hi, whatever. How are you? Chalo, try this out, guys. 5 and 3. But then we have to place your 6 also, no, Shravani? It was given that there was one flat with 6 rooms which was towards the west. So 6 had to be used. 6 को तो use करना ही था. 6 could have been here also. 6 could have been here also. It had to be 6,2 only. Why? Because there was one room which was having 6 flats, right? One flat having 6 rooms. So 6 was to be used. Okay. I hope everybody has liked the session, guys. अगर session को like नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से like कर दो सब लोग. Let's see who gives the first answer. How many floors are there in this particular building? Okay, how many floors are there in this particular building? Quickly tell me. Let's see who gives the first answer. Okay, Apoor says it has to be 20. Are we sure, Apoor? एक बार check कर लो. Okay, Naveen is getting 18. Anyone else? Try this, guys. A very doable question. Harika also 18. Sapna also 18. Yes, 18 would be actually right. 18 is the right answer, guys. Okay. Yes, Shravani, 18 is absolutely right. Okay. टोटल फ्लोर मस्ट बी अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 2 and 5. क्यों ऐसा क्यों है अपूर्व? Why? चलो ठीक है, let's check, right? Let's see how this has to be done. 18 would be the right answer. ठीक है, we'll quickly see that how it has to be done. Okay, let's try. So you can see it is given A lived in a floor that was third from the top. ठीक है, we do not know A किधर है. He has to be third from the top. A's floor number is twice of B's floor number. F is immediately above C. C's floor number is 5 times that of E's floor number, and C's floor number was twice as that of H's floor number. So one thing we know that C's floor number has to be 2 times. That means C is living on an even numbered floor, right? This is quite obvious that C has to be even numbered because he is twice of something. Okay. So now let's see. अच्छा चलो ठीक है Apu, don't worry, we will see. Okay. So what are the possibilities for C here? C's floor number is twice of E here. Okay. So let's say if we take E as 1, then C will be 2. If you take E as 2, then C will be, sorry, just a second. If you take this as 1, this will be how much? This will be 5. Okay, because this is 5 times. Similarly, if this is 2, this will be 10. If this is 3, this will be 15. If this is 4, this will be 20, right? And it was also given that the maximum number of floors cannot be more than 23, right? 23 se zyada nahi ho sakta. Okay, we cannot have more than 23 in here. So we will not consider the case of 5 and 25. Okay, yes. So you can see C has to be 5 times that of E's floor number. So either of the 4 cases, but we know that C has to be even value. Okay, so that means this is not a possibility and this is also not a possibility. Hence, either this is the case or this is the case. So now we know that C's floor number is twice as that of H. So that means H is 5 here, and in this case H is 10 here. Also, if we check, we have F lived just above C. So F has to be immediately above C. So if C is 10, F has to be 11, and if C is 20, F has to be 21. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now what is given? 2 persons are living between B and F. F lived above B. So where should we have your B? 2 persons are there between B and F. That means either -3 or +3. But F is above B. That means we have to do a -3. So 11 minus 3, that is 8. Or 21 minus 3, that is how much? 18. Okay. Kartikeyan, very good evening. How are you? I'm seeing you after a while. So you can see now we have got your B. Also it is given A's floor number was twice as that of B's floor number. So you can see here what are the possibility of A here. In this case, A will be 36, which is not a possibility. Why? Because we know the maximum number of flats that we can have here is 23. We cannot have anything which is greater than 23. So A on the 36th floor, it's not possible. That means here A will be on the 16th floor because it is twice of B. Right? So once you have placed your A, you can place the total number of floors as well. Why? Because A was living third from the top. So that means if A is on the 16th floor, so we will have 17th floor and 18th floor. This is top, this is second from the top, this is third from the top. That means total has to be how much? It has to be 18 in top. Okay. Now can we place your D also? It is given number of persons living below E was same as the number of persons living above D. So where should we have your D? You can see we have only one person living below E because E is how much? E is on second floor. So if E is on second floor, that means there is only one person living below him. So that means there should be only one person living above D. So D will be on floor number 17. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. Everybody clear? Everyone clear? You can also place your G because that person is remaining. So we have 3 persons between G and H. H has to be somewhere above G. So that means -4 you will do. So G will be on floor number 1. Okay? Everybody clear? Chalo. Next question. Very quickly on your screen. Coding, decoding. Let's see. Very, very easy question. Let's try this. After years, I am attending live class of yours, ma'am. Absolutely, Kartikeyan. That is why I am saying that I am seeing you after a while. Chalo, try this out, guys. Iska answer kya hoga? Let's check. Okay, the second one, B. Everybody? Third one, अपूर्व, क्या हो गया? थर्ड आ रहा है, चलो बाकी सबका सेकंड आ रहा है. ठीक है, we'll check whether it is the second or third. I don't know the answer, we will check. Okay, that means Soumyadeep also is getting the third one. ठीक है, third. So all those who are getting the second, please check. अब सबका third आ रहा है. Third? Okay, chalo, let's check. Why do we have a confusion here whether it is third or second? We will see, right? Let's try. So you can see we have to check the condition. We have to check AST RET, right? This word has to be checked in here. So let's see, if the first is vowel, you can see yes. If the last is consonant, yes. Then both are coded with the code of the vowel. That means we have to code your A and T with A, right? That means it will be 3. So this also 3 and this also 3. Okay. If both second and last letter is a vowel, you can see no, second and last is not a vowel, so this is not applicable. If second letter is a consonant, yes, and second last letter is a vowel, yes, you can see this is also applicable. Both are to be coded as the code of the vowel. So again, you can see both of them should be coded with the code of E. So what is code of E here? You can see code of E is what? It is 0, right? So this also will be 0 and this also will be 0, right? Both of them should be coded 0 here. Condition 2 and 3, right? Condition 1 and 3 both are applicable in here, Shravani. Okay, so 1 is also applicable and third is also applicable. Okay. Note more than one condition may apply. I read like note more than one condition may apply. So be careful with the instructions. Now if both first and fourth letter is a consonant, you can see no, first is a vowel, so this is not applicable. If only one condition is applied among the given codes, you can see no. We have already seen that there are two conditions which are applied. So we will not check this one. Fifth wala bhi nahi hoga. Okay, so you can see the rest has to be taken from the table. So D and R ka kya hoga? D is your hash. Okay, R is what? You can see R is your 5. So this will be the answer, which is the one that is matching with this. That is your third one. Are we clear, everybody? So 3 answer आएगा, 2 नहीं आएगा. ठीक है, S का आंसर क्या है? S का आंसर यहाँ पर 0 हो जाएगा. ओके, यस, ओके ओके ओके, ठीक है श्रावणी. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर एवरीबडी. ओके, चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन वेरी क्विकली. लेट्स सी, लेट्स ट्राई दिस. टेल मी व्हाट इज द लॉजिक फॉर ईच ऑफ द स्टेप्स इन हियर. ठीक है, सारे स्टेप्स का लॉजिक बताइए वेरी वेरी क्विकली, एंड देन वी विल सी व्हाट इज द कोड फॉर द फ्रेज डिसीजंस टेकन बिफोर टाइम. चलो जल्दी से मुझे लॉजिक बताओ. व्हाट इज द लॉजिक फॉर स्टेप नंबर 1? वेरी इजी लॉजिक. Next letter for first one. Every time, Sumit? Is it? Immediate next for first one. Is it? अच्छा ठीक है, तो T में S हो गया, लेकिन you can see T में तो S हो गया है. Why? T has changed to S, I has changed to J, A has changed to B, I has changed to J, G has again changed to F. ऐसा क्यों हुआ? It's not always first letter, it's not always the plus one. Consonants minus one, absolutely, that is the right logic here. So it is consonant minus one and vowel plus one. Okay, so whenever the first letter is a consonant, we are doing minus one, and if it is a vowel like industries, around, and India, so we are doing a plus one. Okay, so vowel plus one and consonant minus one. Okay, ये आपका logic है यहाँ पर. Okay, for the first one. चलो, what is step number 2? Step number 2 में क्या है? What is step number 2? So how are we arriving at the alphabets and the numbers in here? What is the logic? What is SO? What is JE? What is BN? What is JI? Do we have a specific position for these characters in the particular words? First letter and second last letter. Absolutely, Soumyadeep, you can see here. In every word, we are taking the first letter and the second last letter. First letter and the second last letter. First letter from the left, second letter from the right. First letter from the left, second letter from the right. Okay, so this is first from left, okay, and second from right. What about the number? How are we getting the number in here? Number कैसे आ रहा है? How are we getting the number? Anybody? यहाँ पर 6 क्यों है, 11 क्यों है, 7 क्यों है, 4 क्यों है? Do we have a reason for that? How are we getting the number here? What is it related to? Number of letters if even plus 1, if odd minus 1. Is it? Telecom, you can see how many characters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 has become 6. So okay, odd minus 1, that is okay. Odd minus 1. What about even? Like let's say if we have industries in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 has become 11, right? So you can see this is even plus 1. Absolutely, you can see that is what is happening in here. So we have odd minus 1 and even plus 1. That is the logic for the number here. Okay, I hope this is clear everybody. Okay, plus 1 minus 1 ho raha hai Shravan, Naveen. Okay, so you can see Naveen that the word length, if it is odd it is minus 1, if it is even it is plus 1. Okay, number of letters count कर रहे हैं. चलो स्टेप नंबर 3 बताइए. वेरी इजी. स्टेप नंबर 3 दिख रहा होगा, सीधे सीधे दिख रहा है. What is step number 3 here? Opposite alphabets. Absolutely Sumit, absolutely Apoor, bilkul Soumyadeep. This is nothing but opposite alphabets, right? We have taken the opposite letters. So opposite of A is Z, B is Y. Similarly, opposite of S is H, O is L, J is Q, and E is V, right? So opposite letters have been taken here. So opposite letters and your even numbers. Let's say if 6 is there or 4 is there. So even has been taken as percentage, right? So even is percentage and odd is your asterisk. Okay, this is the logic here. Okay. Finally, step number 4. What is step number 4 here? First letters of percentage together and second letters of asterisk together, right? That is the logic here, that we are taking first of percentage together and the second of asterisk together. That is the logic. ठीक है. अब चलो इसका जल्दी से आंसर बताइए. Decisions taken before time. What should be the answer in here? Decisions taken before time. First will be, this is D, right? So we will be adding 1 to it. That means this will become E here, right? D, sorry, this was consonant minus 1. So this will become C here. I'm so sorry. So ये क्या हो जाएगा? C हो जाएगा. ठीक है. This will be C here. This is again T. So again minus 1. So S here. B is again minus 1. So A here. T is again minus 1. So we will again have a S here. Okay. In the next step, we have one right here. Here we will be getting a A here and R here. And similarly, this will be S and M. ठीक है. अब इसके साथ नंबर हमें देखना है. So decisions, how many letters were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 letters are here. So odd minus 1, that means C and 8. Okay. Taken 5. So 5 minus 1, 4. Before you can see 6. So plus 1, that means 7 here. Time is 4, again plus 1. So we will have a 5. Okay. So plus 1 again. So we will get this. चलो अब इसका उल्टा बताओ. You can see that will be what? This will be X here, right? N का क्या होता है? M होता है. So XM 8. S का क्या होता है? What is the value for S here? 8 को 8 नहीं लिखेंगे. This will be written as what? This is an even number. So this has to be what? This has to be a percentage. XM percentage. ठीक है. Similarly SE. So S is what? S is 19. So 19 plus how much is 27? That is your 8. So that means we should have a H here. So that means this will be H and E का क्या है? V हो गया. 4 is again a percentage. Similarly this is Z. R is 18. Last step, repeat please. Last step is what here? You can see we are taking the first characters of the percentage together. This is percentage. This is also with percentage. So first character of percentage written together. You can see HQ percentage. And second character of your asterisk together. So VM asterisk. Okay? VM asterisk here. Okay? Neeraj? Clear? Okay? So we will have a Z and I. So ZI. And with that, we will have 7. So 7 क्या है आपका? Odd है. So that means we will get an asterisk here. And with SM, again you can see we will have a H and we will have a N and 5 is odd. That means again an asterisk. So now we have to take the first characters of percentage together. So you can see X and H percentage and second characters of asterisk together. So we can see it is your I and N. So I and together and asterisk. So which is the one? That is your second one. Are we clear? Everybody? सबका same answer आ रहा है? Everybody getting the same answer? Please tell me very quickly. Second option, absolutely, Shravani. Everybody getting the same answer? Okay. Chalo. Next question, very quickly. Chalo, let's quickly complete the questions, guys. I want to complete all the questions that we have for today. चलो जल्दी से इसको देखिए. Let's answer this. A very easy question. W is first one. D, W. Chalo, fourth, W. Okay. Everybody is getting 4 here. Everybody is getting W. Option third for second. Okay. Chalo, let's try. So if all the vowels are dropped, which of the following will be 10th from the left hand? Okay, 10th from the left hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So W will be 10th from the left hand. Absolutely fine. Okay. Chalo. Second क्या बोल रहा है? 4 of the following are alike in a similar way. Which of the following is odd one out? Okay, E आएगा. ठीक है. चलो, let's see. So we have $3 and A. You can see $3 and A. This is the logic you can see. Okay. NOM. Where is NOM? Again, you can see same pattern NOM. Then we have P copyright U. Again, you can see P copyright U. Same pattern here. @W8. You can see @W8. So all these 4 are following the same pattern, right? What is 5R and euro? You can see where do we have 5? You can see that's 5R and euro, right? So that is not following the same pattern, right? ये अलग है ना? So that means the answer has to be option number 5. Are we clear, everybody? Samadip, it's absolutely okay. Just be careful, right? यहाँ पर typing mistake हो रहा है, वहाँ पर marking में mistake हो जाता है जब हमें bubble भरना होता है. ठीक है? Be careful. Everybody clear? Yes, please like the session यार. Clear session तो like कर दो. चलो, very quickly next question. चलो जल्दी जल्दी questions करो. इसका आंसर बताओ. What should be the right answer here? A very easy question. Try this, guys. जल्दी से try करो. Three, only three. Everybody, chalo. Let's try, right? Let's see. Let's make the equation here. So C @D. What is the meaning of @? You can see @ is greater than. So C is greater than D. D percentage E. Percentage means not equal to. So D is not equal to E. E ampersand F. Ampersand means what? You can see ampersand का क्या मतलब है? Less than equal to. So E is less than equal to F. Finally, we have a $G. Dollar means what? That is equal to G, right? So this is the statement here. ठीक है? ये statement दे रखा है. Now C to F. Do we have a definite relation between C to F? No. Why? Because you can see we will have symbols of opposite nature and we have a not equal to. So again you can see we cannot have a definite relation between the two, right? So you can see this is invalid. ठीक है? ये तो invalid हो गया. E to C. Do we have a relation from E to C? Again you can see this is not equal to. Not equal to can be greater than also, less than also. So that means this is a possibility. Again you can see we can have cannot be determined between E and C. Third क्या बोल रहा है? G to E. What is the relation from G to E here? You can see it has to be G is greater than equal to E. And what is the meaning of cap here? Cap means greater than equal to. मतलब ये तो definitely true है. F to D, do we have a relation from F to D? You can again see this is not equal to, this can be less also, this can be greater also, right? So you can have symbols of opposite nature between the two. So again it will be cannot be determined. ठीक है, तो ये भी आपका गलत हो गया. ठीक है, so आंसर क्या बनेगा इसका? Only 3. Are we clear everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear? ये सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं? Everyone clear? ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन वेरी क्विकली ऑन योर स्क्रीन. जल्दी से इसको देखिए, आंसर बताइए वेरी वेरी क्विकली. लेट्स सी, क्लर्क मींस में ऐसे क्वेश्चंस बहुत ज्यादा आ चुके हैं. लेट्स सी व्हाट शुड बी द रिजल्टेंट हियर. वेरी क्विकली लेट्स सी. And guys, I am telling you again, please do not miss out on these sessions. We are having a daily session 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. तो 8 to 9 p.m. आपका रोज सेशन हो रहा है for your upcoming mains examination. Till this weekend, we will be having for clerk means easy questions, थोड़े से easy to moderate questions. And next week onwards, we will be doing only your PO mains, IBPS PO mains करेंगे. ठीक है, चलो जल्दी से इसका आंसर बताइए. What should be the answer in here? 126, 126, अपूर्व 126, नवीन 126. चलो ठीक है, एनीवन एल्स? Chalo, let's try it out. Okay, let's see how it has to be done. So 15 and 12, you can see these are two. One is odd number, second is even number. So odd number is followed by an even number. So if an odd number is followed by a number divisible by 3, first number is subtracted from the second number. That means you can see first number has to be subtracted. Okay, so that means 15 has to be subtracted from 12. So what do we get? We get a minus 3 here. Be careful. So minus 3 followed by 3. Okay. So again you can see a odd number that is followed by something. So odd number is followed by a even number divisible by 3. So first number is subtracted from the second number. That means this number should be subtracted from 3. So 3 minus minus 3. What will be the value here? 3 plus 3, which gives you a 6. So the value here will be what? It will be 6 in here. Okay. Now you have the value of m as 6. So what will you get? You will get 6 and 20. This is an even number followed by another even number. So even number followed by a number divisible by 5, right? Rule number 3. Both the numbers are to be multiplied. So 6 into 20, which gives you how much? 120, right? So we get a 120 here. 120 is followed by 6. So again, you can see this is an even number. Even number followed by a number which is divisible by 3 here. So that means both the numbers are to be added in here. So we get a 126. How minus Shravani? Because it was given that if an odd number is followed by a number divisible by 3, you can see 15 is odd. Okay. And 12 is a number divisible by 3. So rule number 2 is applicable here. Okay. Rule number 2 is applicable here. So this says first number has to be subtracted. So 15 has to be subtracted from 12. It is not 15 minus 12. It has to be 12 minus 15 because the first number is to be subtracted from the second number. Okay. I hope this is clear. So that is why it will give you minus 3 here. Okay. Because we are minusing 12 minus 15. Okay. Chalo. So 126. Absolutely. Last question for the day. Let's quickly have a look at this one. Try this out and give me the answer for this. Chalo. Which of the following is true? Very quickly. So coded arrangement. Let's see. Shravani, be careful. Read the instructions carefully. मैम आप कहाँ गए थे इतने दिनों से? अतुल यहीं पर थी, कहीं नहीं थी। हाँ, कुछ दिन मैंने वाईटी पे सेशंस नहीं लिए, मेरे पेड बैचेस चल रहे थे तब ऑलिव बोर्ड के उस पे ऐप में। और बीच में हाँ 2-3 महीने में ऑलिव बोर्ड में नहीं थी ड्यू टू सम रीजंस, बट अगेन आई हैव रीजॉइंड हियर। ठीक है, तो मैंने वापस ज्वाइन कर लिया, सो डू नॉट वरी। नाउ वी आर हैविंग पेड बैचेस एज वेल एज दिस वाईटी सेशन। तो ये जो वाईटी का सेशन है ये आपका रोज 8 से 9 होने वाला, राइट? 8 PM to 9 PM वी विल बी हैविंग दिस डेली पर्टिकुलर सेशन। Anyone? किसी का आंसर आया? What should be the answer in here? C. D lives above T. Done. Sapna, which of the following is true? चलो C. Option number C. D lives above T. ठीक है, सबका यही आ रहा है? Everybody? H lives immediately below T. अच्छा ठीक है. Harika and Neeraj are getting option number D. ठीक है, we'll check, right? We will see. Don't worry. चलो ठीक है, इसको ट्राई करते हैं, राइट? लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द मीनिंग हियर. At the rate and cap. What is the meaning of at the rate cap? At the rate means that lives immediately floor adjacent. That means they have to be adjacent. Cap means immediately below, right? You can see below hai cap, and at the rate means adjacent. So adjacent and below, that means immediately below. So that means D has to be immediately below E. This is the first hint that we will have. Okay. So D has to be immediately below E. ठीक है, एट द रेट का क्या, कैप का क्या मतलब है? कैप मीन्स ए लिव्स बिलो बी, दैट मीन्स डी हैज टू बी इमीडिएटली बिलो ई. ओके नवीन, डी इमीडिएटली अबव आ रहा है आपका या ऊपर से नीचे दे रहे हो? ठीक है, चलो डी इज इमीडिएटली बिलो ई. After that we have T hash P. Hash means what? Hash means there is one floor between them. So T and P are at a gap of one floor, something like this. Okay, this is the next hint that we have. After that we have E asterisk L. What is the meaning of asterisk? There are 3 floors between them. So E and L are at a gap of 3 floors. 1, 2 and 3. E and L. ठीक है, ये एक और hint है. ठीक है, after that what is given? We have P ampersand L. Ampersand का क्या मतलब है? Lives above. So P has to be somewhere above L. चलो P is somewhere above L. We will try this. And finally H at the rate ampersand. What is the meaning of at the rate ampersand? Immediately above. That means H has to be immediately above R, right? So these are the 3 things that we have to take care of. 4-5 things, right? So these are the hints which we have. So we will try, we will see that what are the different possibilities here. So let's see, we know that E and L have to be at a gap of 3. So in the first case, where can we have your E and L? We will use the information which gives you the maximum pointers here, right? जो सबसे ज्यादा information देगा उसको place करेंगे. So you can see E and L is giving you the information about 5 floors in here, and E has to be immediately above D. Let's say if you take your E here, so we can have 1, 2, 3. Your L can be here. This is one possibility, and in that case your D will be here. Okay, so this is one possibility. Similarly, let's say you take your E here, so 1, 2, 3. Your L will be here, your D will be here. No issues. Similarly, if you take your E here, then your L will be here and your D will be here. Okay, these are the 3 possibilities here. Similarly, what else do we have? We have taken E above. Now let's say we take your L above. So L cannot be the topmost one because we know that P has to be living above L. So let's say we take your L here. So 1, 2, 3, this can be your E. And if this is your E, this can be your D, right? So out of the 4 possibilities, we have to utilize the 1. Okay, तो ये 4 में से कोई एक केस बनेगा. Now what we need here is that T and P are at a gap of 1 and H and R are living on consecutive floors. Also P has to be somewhere above L. So we know in the first case P will be one of these. That means you cannot place your H and R there. So H and R have to be here. Now your T and P को कहाँ place करोगे? This is no place left to place T and P at a gap of 1. That means this case is invalid. Now second case में देखो, you have to place your H and R. So H and R will be here. But as soon as you place your H and R, you cannot place your T and P at a gap of 1 in the second one. That means again this is invalid. Third case में anyways you cannot place your TNP, right? कहाँ place करोगे? There is no place to place your TNP at a gap of 1. That means this anyways is invalid. And the fourth case you will see that TNP and TNP. Okay, and now we have your H and R. ठीक है, ये आपका बन रहा है. I hope this is clear. ठीक है, so this is the arrangement that we are getting. अब यहाँ पर T और P के बीच में I am getting a option, that is we are getting a possibility here. ठीक है, T and P के बीच में possibility आ रही है. Are we getting this that P has to be on the topmost floor? ऐसा कुछ दे रखा है? I guess नहीं दे रखा है ना. So you can see this is the arrangement that we are getting. Now which of the following is true? There is one floor between P and D. You can see this is possible, this is also possible. So no, this is not true. D lives above T. You can see no, D is below T. So this is anyways invalid. H lives immediately below T. So H lives immediately below T. That is also a possibility. Achha, P lives above L. Okay, I'm so sorry. Yes, P has to be above L. Bilkul. So P is above L. This was there. So P has to be this person. And your T has to be this person. Chalo, ban gaya. Okay, so this is your P here. Okay, so ye ban gaya. Now you can see this one becomes true, that is H lives immediately below T, right? So H is immediately below T will be this one. Okay, option number D will be the right answer here. Okay, bilkul. So you can see this will be the final arrangement. Yes, absolutely. So P had to be above L. That is how we can decide that P will be the topmost person. So the option 4 is the right answer. Everybody clear? ये सबको समझ में आया ना? ठीक है, चलो. Now we will have the homework question. This is for your homework. Okay, you have to mention the answer in the comment section कि इसका आंसर क्या होगा. ठीक है, so in the comment section do let me know that which of the following is going to be definitely false, that is there is no possibility for it to be true. Okay, so definitely false का question है. चलो, so कल हम फिर से मिलेंगे इसी टाइम पे, that is 8 to 9. Please remember guys that we are having daily sessions 8 PM to 9 PM. ये आपका डेली सेशन होने वाला है YT पे मेंस के लिए. ओके, so for your upcoming mains examination we will be having these daily classes. Okay, so thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, feel free to reach out to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you out with it. Now the channel name is Reasoning by Nikita. ठीक है, तो ये चैनल जरूर से ज्वाइन कर लेना सब लोग जिसने भी नहीं किया है. Reasoning by Nikita. So thank you guys. I'll see you again with another session. So please take care, stay safe, have a great day. I'll see you soon.